Hi guys. Good evening. Just give me one moment. I'm just posting the link. All right, I've posted the link. So let's get started. Hi Anthony. Good evening. Let me just share my complete screen so that we can look at everything. Hi Vinil. Good evening. Hi Suresh. Good evening. I'll try to be a little quick today because I'm totally tired from my work. So by then people join, I'll just do my scans. Let me start with open low high, and let's see if it gave any opportunity today. So yes, Disney open and low were same. It gave you an opportunity. John Deere open high were same. It gave you an opportunity. Uber open low same. Good. F Ford open low same. So today it had more opportunities than last couple of days. Even space, like it opened at 990, almost gave you a 10% move. Hi Ashish, hi Shrikant, hi Satish, hi yes. Yeah, as of now, I'll still wait. Just let's see what happens in the morning. I'll not count the eggs before they hatch, because my luck with the years is seriously bad. Hi Satish, hi Uttam, good evening. So they are all good. In terms of inside days, nothing. Okay, so we are pretty much ready. So we are coming to a stage where it's a very big resistance which is coming across this 4668 area. So yesterday we discussed that as and when we'll cross 4581, this is yesterday's sheet, we'll cross 4581, we are open towards 4668. So now we're looking a little tired in terms of market momentum. Like it's going slowly and steadily, but the move which was across bigger stocks now is spanning across smaller stocks, and now only fewer bigger stocks are moving comparatively. So let's see. Again, as of now, there's no indication of any negativity in the market, but it's coming to a very big resistance area. It is this regression channel. It has closed above this yesterday, and today it managed it and break away above the important Fibonacci level. So as of now, it's looking really good, but we have back to back, so many candles. You see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So back to back 11 candles, which is some serious uh, story that every day you just buy and just hold, you'll make money. There's nothing else you need to do in this market. But now we are coming across a very important area, which is 4668. Again, I want to emphasize on that because it is Fibonacci level, and this was the area where we lost this channel and we came down dragging. I don't know what happened. One second, my thing was stopped. Let me just stop sharing and try it again. Give me one moment. My thing was like, I don't know what happened to it. It just dropped. Thank you, Kumar. Suresh. If you have positions, you need to figure out why you added those positions. And I can discuss on how the chart looks. One second. I don't know what's happening with my trading account. You just thrown me out. It should work now. Yeah. Okay, my account is back. Let me just share the screen. Sorry about that. I don't know what went wrong, and all of a sudden it just threw me out. Okay, so what I was saying is that we are coming across this important area, 4668. Even in the past, it had some tough time. So let's see if it breaks here or it breaks down. Because in the next 2 days, we're going to have some good numbers. And these are really important numbers. So tomorrow we are going to have GDP and payroll numbers. Higher GDP, higher payroll numbers, 50 basis points. That's it. There's nothing else. Plus increased balance sheet reduction. That's economic factors which can impact the market. Non-economic factors as 31st March is coming. So all this move, like if you see right from this January, right here, if fund managers were struggling at this point, their funds would have been in a really bad shape. Now they have invested, reinvested, or whatever they did, or retailers came up. I have no idea because I did not check the money flow in the market, but this has moved up. This has allowed the fund managers to lock in their quarterly gains. I think they'll do it tomorrow by the end of close. So whatever are the prices, they will be locked for that quarter, and then they will be using that for the bonuses or in case of anything. So be careful. After 31st, we do not have this. On Friday, on Thursday, we also have CPI, which kind of corresponds to 31st. So all these factors are coming as resistance, but as you look at the price action, there's no resistance reflected by the market. So if you have to go short, wait for 45.81 to break. Do not go short below than that. There's no point. It will be really risky to short below or above 45.81 or short at this area. Since so many days, I was just saying, let's be avoid the short. Let's go higher. And now we are coming to a stage where all the big gaps are tired, small caps are moving. And whenever the small caps and mid caps are moving, that's the last leg of the cycle. So let's see how much they can move. They may stall here or they may come back. But the big or massive correction for like 43.82, because usually when you fail at 61, you will come and test 38 and 23, both. So 45.81 is a really good area to be watched for. You should not go long below this if it breaks, because then you will see some serious, quick, aggressive decline. Like we go like up staircase, but we fall like this, straight to the bottom. So keep an eye on this. So in terms of levels, I am positive. And in terms of short, I want to short below 4581. Stop loss will be 4595. And my targets on the short side will be 4520, 4495. And I'm increasing the percentage on shorts to 60% because we are coming to an important resistance area, 4668. This is really, really important. So I'm thinking we might struggle at 4668, maybe at 4640, and that's about it. So I'm increased on the short side. The positive, I'm just moving into the neutral because I think we have done enough positive moves. Or, or if you really want, because right now market is 45.20. If we really want, we can even start with 45.95. And we can keep 46, 45.95. And yeah, this area, 4605 as our stop loss. Very small stop loss. 10-point stop loss. Opportunities are pretty high. 4581, 4520. These are really good opportunities which may come across. And if you want to buy, we need to make sure 4605 is held in any case. And if you want to buy, make sure you buy. I'm just going to convert that into a normal candle. We need to buy above this 4622. Again, these are very important things that we should have a move above today's high, 4622. Stop loss is 4605. I am now 45, 60 to 40. I'm more inclined towards short than going long at this time. If you have long, it's good time to book. And we had the breakout above 43.82. Now we had good breakout of 45.81. Possibility of 2% move is still there. So let's see if we can achieve this. If I am reaching like 46.50, 46.40, I'll be not leaving any long on the plates. I'll be simply coming and closing all the longs which I have. QQQ. So QQQ from 360, again, it's moving up, creating gaps on the way. And again, look at the importance. Came down to test 36.06, exactly to the point. That is how good these Fibonacci levels are, because we use them in conjunction with regression channels. When you do that, then the numbers which come out, they are really, really amazing. And I'm not changing these numbers, and I'm holding. Now, again, if you reach 376, you will test the regression channel and you will try to break it. There's a possibility that if you break this, or in ES, if you break 4668, you're going to hit all-time highs. And that's possible. If you fail here, again, it's important area, 38.2%, you'll come back to 350. The same thing, 4520. So I'm going to keep very small percentage of longs here. I would rather go short if I get an opportunity. So I am short again. I'm increasing 360 short to, in fact, 60%. Sell. My stop loss is this 376, and sell near 374. If it bounces, sell near 372 to 374. If it bounces, you need to sell. Sell on the rise. Stop loss is 376. Target is 366 and 366. And then the target next come is 360. And again, it's an important area of resistance. Fibonacci. If you want to trade positive, I'll keep it neutral. The target will be 376 for now. If we break 376, then things will change dramatically. But as of now, 376, you can buy near 368, 69. Again, I want it to go down. If it does, 368, 69, and stop loss is 366. See, at this point, there's no trade on QQQ. Either it goes higher, I will sell, or it comes lower, I'll buy with a stop loss. Okay. So again, these are indicators for the market. They are based on the components, and all these components, if are not weak, market will keep on moving slowly and steadily on the higher side. So need to be very, very careful when you are shorting. Wait for these levels very clearly. Do not try to preempt the shorting moves as of now. Market is not showing any signs of weakening. I am waiting for the higher move on the markets. If it goes, only then I'll be shorting. I'm just making it very, very clear. Apple. So Apple, as I said, it's ready for a move. It's going up, created a gap. So now again, if it holds this gap, it's wonderful. If it doesn't, then that's the problem. If it doesn't, then it fills the gap and it's come down to test it. Right now, 180 is the target which I was looking for. We're almost there. So I'm increasing it to 180 now. And the next target I have is 183.30. And stop loss will be 177.30 in terms of Apple. Buy near 170, like if you can buy near the stop loss, that's wonderful. In case it gives you a chance, try to buy near this price, so that even if we are wrong, then the stop loss is smaller. And when the stop loss is smaller, you can easily exit out of that particular trade if it is wrong. So again, it's pretty confined here. AMD, I am long and I prefer for it to continue. There's no gap here. Finally, after a very long time, the green line has overcome the red line, which is a positive divergence. Now, I just want it to break above 124.50 and boom, it will see 130. Tomorrow with micron numbers, I think it's going to have very high potential to test 124 area. So now my next target is 130 in AMD. Stop loss, I'm moving it to 121. 121. You can buy near 122, 123. As and when, like, I'm still positive on AMD. Apple is also very positive. So AMD is very positive. It's there in that range. If you want, you can be ready for it. Increasing the move to 70% on AMD. Amazon today showed tiredness. It had a good 600 point, or in fact 700 point rally in one direction, and it's getting tired. The EMAs are away. So it's setting up for an evening star, a very good evening star. If market gets weaker and it loses 33, what's the high here? 3380. If it loses 3380, I think it has a good potential to test 3260. 3260 is an area where Amazon can find some ease off. So I'm neutralizing Amazon. I'll be selling Amazon here. Sell below 3380, and stop loss will be 3410, and my targets will be 3300, 3260. Again, if 3410 breaks, you can switch the direction and go long towards 35. Potential evening star. On daily. So I am a seller in Amazon. DA today hit 196, achieved its target. So after a good consolidation, it had a gap up and it held above 190 resistance area, which has been a pain in the past. And now it recaptured 34 EMA. So 192 is a good area. Tomorrow, if you can get an opportunity in BA, sorry, I'm going to still keep it neutral because it's the first day only that it has recaptured 34 EMA. So my stop loss, I'm going to keep it to 190.64. But like airlines, BA will be ready to move. So I've been recommending airlines for quite last number of days, and today they really paid off. 192, 35. If you can buy near 190.35 or 192.50, it's really good. Stop losses is targets are same. Again, it recaptured 34 EMA after a long time. So high potential for it to move. I'm going to still give it 60% because it's one day BA moves up, next day it gives back. Baba is kind of struggling like with the circulation channel, but the only positive thing is it's converging. It's converging into a trend. So now Baba has a stop loss of 115. Targets are still 127, and next one will be, if we have tomorrow, it's 120. You can buy near. If you need to keep one thing in very clear in head. Tomorrow, if market weak gets into the downside, observe Baba, Baidu, PDD. If they are not relatively weak, accumulate them. Because if market stops, they will run. And usually, I have shared my observation on Baba. In the initial few minutes, Baba tend to give up the gains, and then it catches up and then moves. So do not get influenced by the initial Baba move at the open. Give it some time. Let it go to the downside. Same thing happens with AMD. Do not buy the initial move on AMD. It always give up and then it starts to move. Costco, Roku. So Roku did my job today. I did not trade Roku, but in fact it did the job. It did 137, and we were looking for a gap fill of 143. So it is toward 143 target. I'm really happy with that, and it should fill the gap. So now the stop loss is moved up to 132.60. 50, just making a round number. And again, In my Telegram group as well, somebody even mentioned Roku at 131 and he rode it until 134, 135. So if you have your plan, it's easier. You can look for a stock, pick it up, and then ride it. Because when you look at the market live, there's so many things happening at that same time. You have your work, you have your market, everything. It becomes difficult to make quick decisions. So if you have a plan and if you see something happening, that's the best opportunity to go and take that. So I want to buy it as close as to 34 EMA. And it is after a very long time, very long time, almost from 400, it's able to have a close above the 34 EMA, which is significant. It only came for a few days right here, but got busted and busted big. So I am just going to see if I can add it. If there is a fall and it holds this, maybe like if it comes to 124, 125 area in next few days, do not miss an opportunity on Roku. Roku will run. Again, Roku, same thing applies. Do not buy the initial move. Wait for it. Costco from 553. This we were discussing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, starts to move. It is going to hit 576. It's going to hit 605. You can bet if you want, it's going to move. Do not miss any opportunity to add this. 553 is rock solid support in Costco now. It's not going to break. You see, it's excellent support. Not even a single close below that area, which clearly signifies this is really important. And why? It is a 61.8 Fibonacci. Now it has closed above this regression channel resistance area. Now it has no stopping whatsoever. When you have no stopping, you will only go up. Any opportunity, buy the dip. Buy the dip on Costco. If you get it 560, 561, do not miss it. Buy the dip. Facebook today almost made 230 and it's trying to come back as we were discussing. And one important thing, it wanted to break and it broke it with a gap. Now my concern is whether this gap is going to get filled tomorrow or it's going to remain as a gap. So I'm going to still keep myself, I'm not going to long here. If I have to go long, I will go long about 233, not at this time, but 224 area, stop loss has moved to 222. So in case Facebook comes to 224 or target is 233 and 247. Now, if it moves above 233, you can look out for 247. Again, it was a high probability, 70% moved. Costco was 70% moved. So when I'm giving a conviction, they are based on certain levels, not because I had a dream of them. So also look at these important levels as well. Look at SE. SE also did the same thing. It did 127. It recaptured, which is really good. Again, if there's a dip in the market in China, you should accumulate this company now. It's about to sail good, sail strongly. I'm going to increase this to 74. It has recaptured 34, which is a positive sign. SC 70%, stop loss is 125.50. Buy near 126.27 area. If you get opportunity, look for this. Target is 137, 152. I'm just reiterating, Chinese stocks could be really big mover in the next coming days. really, really big movers. So any dip, please accumulate them. And look at all these things. Google did its job. CRM did the job. Microsoft did 315. Nvidia almost 290. UPST did 190. Shopify almost 750. Snow almost did 246. MU did all these target. Tesla did not move, but it did 1080 and the stop loss was there. So when we are creating these levels, we do not have market, we do not have any panic, we do not have any running positions. So the information here, we are capturing, it's neutral. We are not biased at that time. So please use this information to best of your knowledge. Google almost did 2880 today. Now it's making a potential evening star and it's a perfect one. Now I would love to sell this because it's testing the regression channel and it has done the same thing multiple times. It comes and follows the red candle. So if we lose 2840, I'll be a seller on Google. So I'm now converting into short on Google. Sell below 2840. Stop loss I'm keeping very small, 2850. And my targets are 2795. And 2760. Again, potential evening star on daily. CRM, it started to move today. Almost like I even posted about CRM on the Twitter as well, that CRM is the next mover. It opened with a gap, held. I think this gap will be filled maybe tomorrow or in the coming days. I would love to add CRM at around 212 if I get an opportunity. So 212 is my idle entry, and that's why on CRM, I'm just saying buy the dip if it comes. Similar to Facebook, I don't want to jump in CRM right now. I would like to wait here. If it comes to 216 or fill the gap, like the high is 215. So if we can get around 216, yep, I'll keep stop loss to 214.5. Targets are 227, 235. So I'm now positive on CRM. So CRM, if you can let it come to 215, 216 area, let it fill the gap. And once it fills the gap, we'll go long. HD came to that area, 317, 318, which I wanted. Again, it tested the 12 EMA. And if you wanted to short, it gave you an opportunity to short. So I would love to continue short here, 317, 318. Stop loss is 321. And I would love to sell this. I'm still looking for a gap on Home Depot. Microsoft finally charging up. I think if market has to go higher, this will continue to move higher. 310. There's no, see, 315 was an important area. Today it managed to close over 315. If market moves higher, Microsoft will be a contributor into that. There's a target of 326 on Microsoft. I will still keep that. And again, I would love to buy this near the dip. If market dips, I would love to do this. I do not want to jump now on Microsoft. And wherever I'm pushing by the dip, I want them to cool off a little, and then I would love to ride. And then in case something goes wrong, I have a very small stop loss, which can easily be hit, and I can get out of my position. So again, be very careful. Market is not showing any signs of weakness, but we are coming to a very important resistance area. If we break that, we're going to all-time highs. If we fail at that resistance, it's going to be some serious correction of 3 to 5% very easily. Like serious correction doesn't mean 20%. That's a bear market correction. Serious correction meaning a meaningful 3 to 5% correction. Nvidia. Nvidia also made, see, it clearly made an evening star, a perfect evening star. So till the moment it holds over 286, it's good. If it fails below 286 or it goes below 281, you will see 264. So for Nvidia, I am assuming that we might go down, but then it's setting up, even if like the numbers of MU are good, Nvidia should ease off. So I'm trying to do a short here below 283.50 on Nvidia. If let me add one more trade for Nvidia. I'll add both sides. One is neutral, where we need to buy above this. Target is this one. I'm keeping it only 40%. And other one is sell below 283.5. 286, 272, 264. And I am if it loses this area, it's a perfect sell. It's a potential evening star. UPST. UPST, it's good bullish engulfing candle, captured 1230 for both. Now, if I have to add, again, I will wait for, because if market momentum is weak, this is the high beta stock, it becomes weaker very easily. So now this 115 area is a really, really good stop loss. Again, I'm increasing my stop loss to 115. I would love to see if it comes near 115, 116, and I would love to buy this for now 125 and 134. Again, if it loses 115, boom, exit. Do not remain long on that. That's why I'm still keeping it neutral. Even after it did a good move, I'm still keeping it neutral. Shopify. Shopify did a good move today, recaptured. But again, with market momentum, it can really lose the momentum. So keep an eye. My target is still 792, but stop loss is updated to 722. If you can get near 725, 730, it's a really good opportunity. Bull pennant, buy the dip. Do not ignore the stop losses. Do not ignore them, because market will, if it has to get resistance and fail, it will fail, as I said, 3 to 5%. So small stop losses are really, really necessary at this time. Snow did its job. It's also making an evening star. Like from here, again, I'm not looking at the sentiment, I'm looking at the price action. Price action, if it loses 34, which is 235, is going to come and hit it. Right now, it's making a dodgy. Dodgy always comes when you have a change of trend. Whenever you have candles with bodies, it's all right. When you all start to see dodgies, it means changing of trend. So I'm just ignoring snow for now. Instead of it, I want to do Netflix, because Netflix, I was looking for 394 target for now. Couple of days, it almost came, and I'm looking forward for Netflix to hold this area, 387. If it holds, it has good potential to go to 420. So I'm ignoring snow, introducing Netflix. Stop loss is 387, 50, and buy near 388, 90 area. Targets are yeah, 413 and 429. They're really good setups for Netflix. I am inclined, but I was trying for Netflix since 360, 370. It finally did 395 today. I even traded that. But I want to see if it holds 387. If it doesn't, short. Below 387.5, short. MU, I'm not doing MU, but let me just show you. So MU closed and made a dodgy. Again, earnings are earnings. So it closed above 83, 84. That's your stop loss. If you're long in MU, you should hold 84 area. The target you should look for is 87, 88. And MU usually moves slow and steadily. Even if there is a gap up, it will try to come and hold. If it fills the gap, that's really amazing. If it doesn't and holds 84 area, that's the entry area. Let me just add that information. MU stop loss is 83, 85. Buy above 85. Target is 87, 88, 90. Excellent year. Last but not the least is Tesla. Tesla today showed it's making an evening star. The moment it goes below 1092, sell this thing. And again, it did the same thing right here. You see, this is the trend line which I have. If I extended the right, see, it came right and tested that almost exactly to the point. And this line, let me just make it a little darker. Change the color to maybe blue. You see this line? This was already there. Today it came and tested it. That's why I say the price action is really, really important. So here, if it is doing that, it has done multiple times here, it should fill the gap. And the EMAs are lagging a lot. So I want to sell this below here, and stop loss is 11.15. And my targets are, first one is 1050. Second one is 1000. And it's a potential winning star on the daily. All right, I am done. See, again, split does not change anything. It's just the perception, because last year was so much free money, it moved. Look at Amazon, look at Google. Since the news, look at RH. It's a perception for the Robinhood users in last 2-3 years that yes, split does anything. It's like if you have $100, instead of $100 note, I am giving you $10, 10 notes. That's it. Nothing changes at all. But people have a perception that yes, if you split something, there is something which is going to happen. Nothing. It's just that you're just making the number of shares more in the market. All right, I'm going to share the Zoom link. If anybody wants to talk, you can join in. I'll have only 10 minutes. And let me read your comments and see if I can address anything. Scanner is an inside day scanner. Ganesh, you need to search and read about inside days. I have done multiple videos on inside days. You can read. It's a very simple thing. Tesla dipped as soon as it touched thrice today. I don't know why it dipped at 11. I was not watching it. No idea. You want to cover cat? Okay, let me just check on cat. Cat was stalling here at 225. 1 second. That's the problem. I allow you to mute. Surya, give me 1 second. Let me just do the cat. So cat was trying its best to break about 225, and there was a gap between the AMAs. So what it did, it stalled, came back and tested it. Now that is good. Now here at 219 area, it should be a good area for cat to hold and move towards 225. Now if market stalls, it should move up towards 225 and above. Bhaskar, if you are late, it's not my problem. I did Amazon clearly in the session, and that's why I don't like people come and think that this is something they are supposed to have it in 1 second, and they just take the information and go out. You need to spend time and understand this, and that's why I'm really, really frustrated. Why I'm doing this, I don't know. Yes, Surya.
Hey, Naval, thanks for doing this. A couple of questions actually, and that's bothering me from last 1 or 2 weeks, right? When I'm trying to enter some, so right, there is always a rally in the morning, as you said, right? And it's correcting. When I'm entering that time, the option price is not going as much as it was before. Even the stock price is same, right? And I'm keep losing money.
That's because of high implied volatility. So if you look at the options, they have a couple of factors, which is Greeks. So first one is theta. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pick up something which is normal, like Apple.
You can, oh yeah, you can take Apple. Yeah.
Now, Apple implied volatility, you see right here, it's 33%, which is fine. You're not going to lose that much. Theta is 34. Now, it is the amount of option money which needs to be removed from your option by the end of the day. Okay. So if Apple moves $1, it's gonna move 40 cents in your option value, which is delta. Now, if by the end of the day, Apple only moves $1, this $34 cents needs to also get cut. So net, you're only going to get an increase of 5 cents. Plus this implied volatility. The implied volatility is the rate by which the option prices move. It's the inverse of, I don't remember the words, but it's inverse of something. So if market is, if a stock is highly volatile, its implied volatility will be higher. Like look at AMC. Its implied volatility is 200%. And look at the option prices. It is 29 and 29 option is $3. On the contrary, Apple was 177 and the Apple 170, 750 was about $1 something.
Correct.
So tomorrow, if volatility goes back to maybe 30%, it will take out almost 80% value from this option price. So implied volatility and theta, they play really, really important. So in the morning, when the option comes up, the volatility is high, prices go up, and people should sell. Like if you were in my Telegram group, the very first thing I did in the morning was to sell AL as soon as it opened, because I got the very good price.
Yeah, I see that you do Amazon also. You sell in like 5-10 minutes in the first half an hour. I see that being success. That's what. So usually when you're buying, what is your max implied volatility if you're buying? Do you say that, okay, above this, I'm not going to buy? Any other kind of rules?
I don't look at that very much because I do very quick trades. I do not hold. But if you're holding something, then yes, you need to keep an account where delta should be at least 40 cents, Theta should be lesser than delta. Okay. Implied volatility should be around 30 to 40%. Anything above it, you're buying an expensive option.
Got it.
30 to 40% is an idle. And make sure your delta is always higher than your theta.
Got it. And one more quick question before I shut up. So I'm reading so many things on option strategies and stuff to understand how it works, right? And also there is one article where it says whenever there is a split announced from a company, usually means institutions trying to dump on retailers. And
No, that's rubbish.
Rubbish. Okay.
No, that's totally rubbish. See, when a company wants to increase the liquidity, they do a split.
Yes, yeah, that's what I know. But I read along the way that
no, just forget it. People write whatever they want to write.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. And one more quick, probably last question, promise. So I set up this toss new and trying to capture, add all these whatever using your videos and stuff, right? All the indicators, but I'm not able to exactly match your indicators, right? Not indicators, the levels.
Don't match. See, if you were able to do that in just few days, you would have easily understood the market. It takes good practice.
Okay.
You need to spend some significant 3 to 6 months testing it out properly, whether the regression channel you're putting, whether the Fibonacci levels you're putting, are they aligned? If not, you need to just tweak them here and there, move them. Once you do the practice, once you have an observation key and eye, you will start to have those levels. It's not easy to make them. It looks pretty easy, just draw from top to bottom, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, exactly, because your stop loss is nowhere close to my regression channel or any of those. So that's why I was wondering if I'm doing anything
That's why I'm saying that it's look easy and people try to look for quick money. No, you need to spend some time. And again, even if you try to make $300, $400 a day, at end of the 1 year, you're making more than $6 digits number, right?
Yeah.
So keep the things very simple. Don't aim you're going to make 1 million. No, aim that whatever trade you're doing based on your judgment, based on your understanding. Not somebody posted on Twitter, not somebody did anything. No, it's you decided, you understood this system, and then like if you're trying to buy a car, you do 10,000 research about it, because you're investing your money. You're doing the same thing here.
No, you're absolutely right. I learned that lesson last 2 weeks, tried to catch up these alerts and stuff, burnt my finger. In last 2 days, I didn't follow. At least I made some money, not a great money, but I ended up green.
I'll tell you one thing. If these alert services are so good, why did not they use those alerts to make money for themselves?
True. Yeah. Not alerts. I was following Twitter, like bunch of people.
That's what I'm saying. All these people who are charging, if they are so super good, they're making millions of dollars.
They could
Why did not they do the subscription? Why in the world they want subscription money?
Yeah, great. Got it.
It's pretty simple economics. Okay, 1 second. Let me read the comments. Oh, thank you, Miza. Chirag, very good. You sold out HOD. We did discuss 40, 414, 40 calls for UAL, DAL, whatever. And I took AL, as I mentioned over the Friday. I'm carrying AL. Mr. Chaudhary, if one has cash, writing option is better than buying option. It's always is. But you need to write options when there is a one directional market. Like in this market, you should have sold puts. You would have made good money. Could you please check JPM? Sure. Let's see what's JPM. JPM is ready for a move now. They have earnings, and I think they are going to fill the gap. There's a very big gap on JPM right here in this area. This will be filled. I'm waiting for that. So JPM, if you want to short it. Short it below 139, and I think you will find good success. Even if you want to play for the earnings, this would be really, really good opportunity to go short on JPM. They're ready for go down. They're ready. JPM, Bank of America both. WFC, I'm still skeptical, but JPM, I'm sure. Yes, BRD, bye.
Yeah, thanks, Naval. This is Pradeep. Naval, one small question. So whenever I'm seeing the graphs, I have one question regarding that the flagging of the price action. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm still scared whether when there is a momentum, I'm scared whether to enter or not, because once I enter, it falls. Okay, so
Okay.
that flagging, how is it flagging that I'm still worried? Any suggestions?
See, which time frame are you using? 5 minutes, 15 minutes?
I'm using a 15-minute time frame.
15 minutes should be a decent time frame. So let's say I usually use 30-minute time frame. And one more thing which I use for these days trend is Haikinishi. So what I do is I'm just sharing my thing. Whenever you see a flat base, like here, just keep on holding your position. Even if you enter here, just keep on holding your position. And as and when you see the flat base converting into a candle with a body, exit. Very simple technique. Hold your position till you have a flat base. If you're short, hold your position if you have a flat top. Trading cannot be simpler than this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about flagging or anything. Use a 30-minute time frame and do this. Try this with paper, trade first, because it has really improved my trading. And
because the same thing, if I see in 15 minutes on a candle trend, it says, I mean, it's flagging to move up, but finally it is killing the premium.
Haikinishi, it's very simple. Go to style, choose chart type, Haikinishi.
Yeah.
If you look here, this tells me that I should hold my position at 138. Okay, let me just open the same chart in normal candles. 30 minutes. So now look at both the charts. See here, it's clearly telling you buy and hold. Here it's confusing. Go up, go down, confusing. Here it's holding your long positions. This is the difference between Haikinishi and the normal candles. Start using it, you will find the difference. You will feel it.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'll try.
I need to quickly wrap this up. Yes, Prijesh. Surya, I think you're done. I'm just lowering hand. Yes, come on, Prijesh.
Let me share the screen with you.
Okay, one moment. Then I need to stop sharing, make you the host. Yes, you can do that now. Jerry, I'll check on ZS.
So this is my EPAM, right?
It's coming. It's not yet there. It's still saying you have started sharing, but nothing is. Anybody else can see his screen?
Should come. I'm sharing it actually.
No, it says you have started sharing, but it's not coming up. Now it's there. Yes.
Okay. This is EPAM. The stock went down because of this Russia thing, but the company is US based and very nice. It did make the low of 168.59 in March. Now it's doing the shooting star at 34 EMA. So what I'm thinking is, if it doesn't hold over here, it will come to the regression channel and the trend line. It will take the support, and if it breaks, then directly it will come to here at the zero.
Most likely, yes.
Or if it holds the support, then it will move to 38.2.
It will continue, yes. So 23 because right now you're trying from jump from 23 to 38. So it should move in straight line if it finds the support.
And there is a gap to fill, right? So if you look at it, there is a gap. So there is a very good come and fill the gap, and then it will move up.
99% yes.
Okay.
So you're on the very track, which is right. It's just that it's
your voice is breaking, Naval.
I can hear you very clearly. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that you are on the right track. Just wait for it to break below that 23 or 300 area. If it breaks below 300 area, let it test that purple EMA line or the section of the regression channel and the trend line you have created, and go long from there.
Yeah, makes sense. And one more is Casey. That's another one of the Chinese stock. Today it did good move. It used to be a $50. It's a cloud stock, and then it went to the $2. It's kind of like I was holding it. Today it moved from it's just a $5. It used to be a $50 before March, before February. See, I have to redraw the regression, but about what I'm thinking is about 670. It should move further up. My regression is not perfect.
Yeah, these stocks, I have like burned myself really badly in stocks like this. So
yeah,
technically it's trying to bounce, but how reliable this bounces, I don't know, because I really don't know much about this company. Second thing, if a company cut down 90%, then there's something serious about that.
Yeah, exactly right. Yes, it was 50, and then cloud suddenly the China put the cybersecurity issue and it went down so badly, and now it's again starting to move up. So
again, like it might go to 7 and come back to 1.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
I would avoid this.
Yeah.
A lot of if you have better companies like trade Amazon, trade big companies, I try to avoid these companies which are not reliable.
Correct, exactly right. Yes, and yeah, today I did good on the Facebook and the AMD. Thanks for what you do, but yeah, I did pretty good on Facebook and AMD.
That's good.
Thanks. That's all I have.
All righty. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let me share the screen. And we have Earl. Hi, Earl.
How are you doing?
I'm good, but I'm tired now.
Oh, yeah, same here. I'll make it quick. I just had one I was looking at. I can share my screen if you want. It's Twilio.
Yeah, I was looking at this. It had massive earnings. It got busted, came down, and it's trying to catch up.
Yep, looks like inverse, at least on a daily, inverse
Head and shoulders.
head and shoulders.
I did look at it.
Okay, yeah, I'll be watching that one tomorrow.
Yes, it has good potential to move 100%.
Yep.
I'm looking like I was thinking to include this because it's in my watch list as well. But I was kind of waiting. Like if you see Twilio right here, I have Twilio right here.
Mm.
I wanted to add this today at around 160, 170, 65 area, but I don't know. I backed out. I didn't have the guts to trade it because every time I trade it, I lose.
Gotcha.
That's why I don't even mention. But yes, it's a good setup. And it's almost there in the neckline. If it breaks, it has good potential to hit 200.
And I guess one more quick one is Rio Tinto. So RIO.
Yeah, they were my client one time.
Looks like it's holding the 77.38 level.
It's holding, but now it's like it creating a bearish side.
Bearish signal.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's roughly a evening star here. If you start from here, like from 67 to 78, that's about 15%. Now it's creating roughly a bearish signal back to back.
And that's is that HK Haganishi?
Yes.
Okay.
And even if I go back to normal candles, it's making lower lows, lower highs, which is significantly negative.
Gotcha. All right. I appreciate it.
No problems. Okay. Why you are so bullish on Costco? See, if a stock is hitting all-time highs, it has some strength. And 553 Ubrino was held very beautifully, as I showed on the chart. 553 area, it was held. It allowed the EMA to catch up. The moment it came here, boom, it went up. So it's really, really good move in Costco, and I would love to write this. And Ramaya, you are asking a bad question. I do not stop loss. I do not play stop loss. I use 30 minutes Haikinishi on my stop loss price, or 30-minute candle close if you're using normal candle. Jerry said ZS. ZS is almost testing 248 area. It's looking good. If breaks 248, it can move towards 260. It bounced off the trend line, so captured 1234. The only thing which I'm not happy is that it did not have a good body today. The price action was weak. If it had a good price action and it would have closed on 248, that would have given me some more confidence, but not here. Either it needs to break above 248 or it comes down to 235. I will trade then, not in between. Okay, guys, I am a little bit tired now. Lucid, it's looking good. I did watch a Lucid chart. It's looking good. All right, guys, I'll post this information and thank you for joining. It's much better participation today, and that's what I need. If we talk, if we share thoughts, if we ask questions, that works, and that's what I need. All right, thank you very much. Have a great evening or good night to people on the East Coast, and all the very best for tomorrow. Bye-bye.